just chill, watching a cute anime girl using a power tool with a hard hat and safety glasses. Nothing more wholesome than that.
That's right. It sounds amazing.
Hello and welcome to episode 61 of Jobless Weebs. I'm Marco the Brisbane Mexican, and with me today,
Brian.
And like every season, I guess.
That's right. We're doing another.
What will we be watching? It's been a long time since the last time I saw you, Brian, and I'm pretty sure you have somehow a bit of time to look into the anime that you want to watch, and I've done it, so...
Yeah, I have, There are some that I'm really looking forward to for this season.
Yeah, there are a few of them that I want to have a discussion on, and I've looked now a little more in the manga, because for a few of them, sometimes I just look a little bit, like the trailer or something, but it's like, you know what, I wanna show people that, like, if this is something that you might be into, yes, no, why.
Okay.
I like these episodes because it's like kind of like evolving from time to time.
Yeah, it is,
If you want to jump to any specific anime, you can just go to the timestamps in the description down below.
Perfect.
Alright, so do you want to start or do you want me to start?
I could go ahead and start.
Alright.
For sure. So, the first one we have is an infamous one. It is called Chainsaw Man. I'll go ahead and read the description. It is, Denji has a simple dream, to live a happy and peaceful life, spending time with a girl he likes. Classic. This is a far cry from reality though. However, as Denji is forced by the Yakuza into killing devils in order to pay off his crushing debts. Sounds pretty familiar. Oh man. Using his pet devil, Pochita, as a weapon, he is ready to do anything for a bit of cash. Unfortunately, he has outlived his usefulness and is murdered by a devil in contract with the Yakuza. However, in an unexpected turn of events, Pochita merges with Denji's Denji's dead body and grants him the powers of a chainsaw devil. Oh my gosh. Now able to transform parts of his body into chainsaws, a revived Denji uses his new abilities to quickly and brutally dispatch his enemies, catching the eye of the official devil hunters who arrive at the scene. He is offered work at the Public Safety Bureau as one of them. Now with the means to face even the toughest of enemies, Denji will stop at nothing to achieve his simple teenage dreams. Well, and of course, as we can see, the cover, it is going to be an intense one. The trailer itself is like, you can like barely watch it and stay still. It's like, okay.
And it's by MAPPA, and MAPPA has done great animes recently. With at least with the action parts.
Oh yeah, some top tier ones from MAPPA. Yeah.
And I wanted to discuss this one because I started reading it.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah, just recently, like yesterday.
Oh, well, there you go.
And I'm like in chapter 14 right now.
Nice.
Or 15 or so. But anyway, so this setting, and I wanted to talk about it because the further you go in the manga, and at least in the fandoms that I've looked into, a lot of people have compared it with Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay. Well, I kind of you could actually get kind of like that feeling from the
and you kind of get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so without going too much into spoilers, in Jujutsu Kaisen, you have like this quest of looking for the Sakuna
the
fingers, right? So this setting is pretty similar when you go further. There's like an ultimate evil, an ultimate demon that they have to look into, and it also has parts. Like I'm not gonna go a lot into spoilers, but like
sure.
They also have to like gather these parts to find the devil, and whomever devil eats those parts, they also become stronger. which is pretty similar to Jujutsu Kaisen.
Super similar, yeah.
And some of the characters are kind of similar in a way. And let me tell you, because shonen is a pretty cliche genre lately.
It is, yeah.
So it's really hard to make shonen, and it's not really about kind of like the storytelling.
Right. It doesn't have to be like the greatest or the most
it's how you tell it. So it's like, it doesn't really matter if the story is the same or similar, who plagiarized who, or like, I don't think there was really any plagiarism, because I believe Jujutsu Kaisen is from March of 2008 or 2018, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Or something like that. And Chainsaw Man started on December of the same year.
Okay, gotcha.
So they
almost contemporaries.
So yeah, and if you look into that, like a lot of other shonens have something like that. Like Naruto, it was gathering the Tails Beast to unlock the an even greater evil.
Oh yes.
My Hero Academia has something similar.
Oh yeah, with the quirks and even the powers of like all for one.
Yeah,
something similar.
So yeah, I kind of like saw the fandom, and they were like, "Oh, this is just a Jujutsu Kaisen, a copy," and it's like,
"Oh, I see." Not quite, but it is. But
it isn't, because it's shonen, so it's kind of hard to make shonen nowadays, you know?
Right? Yeah, because it's like you have to make it, and then you make it with like something of your own flavor.
Yeah, I mean, it's like making an isekai.
There. Oh,
like the basic recipe of an isekai, it's Troku-kun, or nowadays overworking kun. Dies from overwork. Reincarnates into a slime, or something else that we're gonna talk later too.
Yes, we will.
Or an overpowered character gets a harem, gets this or that.
Has to go up against like a evil demon lord or something.
And so at this point, it's like for shonen
or not. which is also super saturated.
Right.
But yeah.
And in this case for shonen, now it's like, okay, you will have to have your main character has to either be a crybaby, a free spirit,
or loud.
Or loud, or or kind of like a quiet guy. Like those are the three flavors. After those three flavors, you just have to set up your world. What do you want? Demons, superpowers, angels? You choose.
Yep, exactly.
And you have to have your ultimate devil or evil. The last boss. But before getting to the last boss, you have to go to like those stages that the last boss has set out, like directly or indirectly.
That's right.
So it's like, oh, okay, like, and I like it so far. I think that the humor in Chainsaw Man, it's really good. It's really kind of like up to date, and I'm surprised because it's a shonen one, so they went kind of like overboard with some kind of like jokes being a bit explicit. But I kind of like it because it's like the main character Deji, he is just a guy from the slums. Picture a person like a teenage boy with no education, working for like the underworld. It's like, that's him. He's like, he's like
he's roped into it, forced to like do this because he is in the slum.
Yeah, and he is still a kid. But from time to time, he has this some kind of like messed up way of thinking. It's like, okay, kind of get it.
Well, that specifically reminds me of Parasite, especially with the transforming or morphing.
Yeah, you know, it can also it also kind of like reminds me of Nogon Life, which Nogon Life is a seinen. You know, like the guy with revolver head for.
Yeah.
With like a revolver for a head.
For a head, literally it is his head.
So this guy has like a literally chainsaw.
A chainsaw for a head,
So
and that is quite the fascinating anime too, with the revolvers.
Yeah, but that one is more
Guns
seinen.
line.
I don't think that was a shonen.
That's correct.
That was more kind of
it
like
was-
mystery kind of thing.
mhm.
This one
Noir.
goes more into action,
Yeah.
battles, lots and lots of blood.
Oh yeah.
Which, if Mappa is not afraid to show, it's gonna be a great anime. Not for everyone to
Ooh.
watch, but it's gonna be a
Oh,
great one.
Oh, I'm looking at the summary, and the theme is literally gore for the only theme listed there. So I'm pretty hyped for that.
Yeah. I mean, so
it's dead.
we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah.
I might or might not watch it from the start because
sure. Because
from what I've read, like in the manga, is like I feel that it's one of those intense ones that I wanna just like binge watch.
Just good. Oh, I know the type. Yep.
It's like, yeah, I would like to kind of like interact with the people and like, hey, he was really great.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, no, I wanna
have
like,
it.
have it all.
Have it all, yeah. Greedy. Oh, I'm so greedy.
Oh boy. All right, so that's it for that one.
Mm-hmm.
The next one, we have an episode about it. We talk about it.
Yeah.
And
First and second season
Yeah.
in the bag.
the third season of Mob Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I mean, all the stuff that we have to say about it, it's
Oh yeah.
on the episode, which
yeah.
should be somewhere around here, maybe,
Mhm.
or in the description.
Mhm.
But you can find it.
Oh
and
yeah. Absolutely incredible.
yeah, I just want to see more about Shigeo and
Yep.
about all the other characters, how much they've grown.
Yeah.
And I want to see what happened with the giant broccoli.
Oh yes, the giant freaking broccoli. Oh yeah, totally. And with Mob just exploding, I think it's so cool. We'll definitely see how it goes.
Yeah, that's probably one
And-
of the ones that I will be watching.
Me too.
Every
Yeah,
week.
exactly. Yeah, just for the opening and endings too, because I believe those were released, and they're pretty good.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
were released like a month ago or so. So
Yeah,
the hype is that much,
Oh,
at
oh,
least in the
yes.
anime community for that one.
yeah, that's right. The next one is the next season of My Hero Academia, season 6. It looks like, of course, Studio Bones is coming back to do this one, and of course, many people know about My Hero Academia. I'm thinking that we'll see, of course, more about, of course, all of their powers, but specifically with the fallout of, well, let's see. I'm not sure if it was in the manga before or after the most recent season, but we'll definitely see a lot more changes
Okay.
in the 6th season.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I stopped reading the manga. I'm pretty sure I stopped reading the manga much after this, but it kind of like they kind of lost me. I'll probably won't watch My Hero Academia.
Yeah. I also need to jump back in. I think like season 3 myself.
Yeah, I think I stopped watching from season
But
2,
yeah.
and I was just reading the manga, and I was like, okay, yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
good.
Okay.
Not for me to watch the anime because like I already know what's happening.
Oh,
So
there
it's
you
like-
go. Yeah.
No, but it's one of the big ones.
Oh, it
in
is.
recent years.
Yep. 6th season already.
Just like Attack on Titan
Yep.
or like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's still really big.
Oh, that's right.
The next one that I will definitely be watching, and I'm still following
Same.
the manga,
Mm-hmm.
it's the second part of Spy Family.
Yes.
We're having again Cloverworks and Wit Studio.
Very
My
cool.
suspicion is that there will go again like one episode each.
Yeah.
And it's great. And it's really funny that the theme is childcare.
Yes,
the heck is
that's
that?
the actual theme. Yeah. Oh, so funny. Yep. It's like it's not like spy or like family oriented or any of those kind of themes.
Yeah,
but
kind of like action,
childcare.
something.
Sure.
It's like, no, childcare. What the heck is childcare?
Oh, so
That-
funny.
But anyways, yeah, we're gonna
Ooh, yeah.
we're gonna get
definitely
introduced to a lot of well, not a lot, but
Ooh.
a few more characters that are
a
super
few
funny.
more. Yeah, a few more. Oh, it's gonna be so good. We'll probably see the tennis scene in this season. Of course, Bond will be joining, I think, right from the get-go, at least in the first couple episodes. We kind of saw that being teased at the end of the first season. Yeah, it's so
he was
great.
there.
I love this story.
That's one of my favorite dogs in anime right now. So it's like, it's so fluffy. I'd be like, if there's a plushie of Bond, I will consider buying it. I will probably consider buying it.
Wonderful. And the next one, okay, this is Bleach, the 1,000-Year Blood War, or of course the Sennen Kessen Hen. So this, I believe it's the movie that's coming out, right?
No, it's a straight up a series.
Oh, we don't know how many episodes.
I think it's the last.
It is
actually the last arc from the manga.
Okay, that is pretty big news, and many fans, like, I bet, are excited for this. I am still in, I believe. Yeah, I'm still in the last arc of the previous anime for this one. Yeah,
I don't think I ever watched Bleach.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, I know what Bleach is, like, you know, like the Shinigamis and who's Ichigo.
Yeah, Ichigo. Yeah, with this
like kind of like the mechanics of their powers. I know a little bit about it, but I don't think I've ever watched Bleach.
Yeah, I've watched quite a bit of it. I got to the point where they're, of course, you know, in the realm of the Shinigami, the like their village that they have, and then it was around there that I still need to continue watching it, but this is going to be a great addition for anybody out there remotely interested, because it has been quite a while on the anime being updated. So this is like amazing that they're coming out with this. It's very, very big. It's incredible. So yeah, that'll be starting. I don't see the exact amount of episodes, but it is from Studio Pierrot? Or
something like that. I mean, if you don't know how to pronounce it, me neither.
Oh yeah, it almost seems like a French word, but
yeah, the next one, I don't think I'll watch it. I mean, I went really far in the manga.
Oh, you did.
And some of the episodes that I watch in the anime kind of like broke my heart. So I was like, this is a shonen, and it's kind of like breaking my heart. So like, I was kind of conflicted, so I kind of like stopped watching it.
Oh really? Oh, okay.
But it's a really good series. It's To Your Eternity season 2. We had the first season back in 2020 or last year. I mean, it's recent.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's about this guy in here. He is just pretty much an orb at the beginning. In the first season, he's just kind of like an orb of nothingness. Then it starts kind of like learning and adapting to environments. He becomes a rock, then he becomes a wolf, then becomes that boy. That boy is kind of like his main avatar. But then he starts making like learning and making connections with some people, and when those people died, he can turn into them. And I don't know if the anime has covered that far, but he can turn into those people because those people were not ready to die yet. And so he kind of like he kind of like is able to transform into them because they had kind of like regrets. And like farther in the manga, those people that die that he's able to transform, they help him. They're kind of like ghosts in a sense that help him. And there's also a main enemy that just wants to kind of like end with the world and also end with him, because he's supposed to be kind of like the protector of the world. And this other entity is supposed to eat him.
Oh my.
So yeah, it's kind of like a messed up plot.
Yeah.
And a bit confusing, but it's a great story. I like that. I haven't followed it for a few months now, but because I caught up like with the manga, so I don't know if they updated it, but
sure.
It was a good story. Like some messed up parts with some of the characters, kind of like some of the enemies were kind of like messed up. I was like, oh.
Okay, yeah.
But
kind of like disturbing.
Yeah,
kind of
something
feel
like that.
Gotcha. Fascinating.
So yeah,
it definitely gives me more of an idea of what it's like.
Yes. So if you want to give the first season, the first season a try before the second season, you will probably like it. Some of the fight scenes are really good. And it kind of like makes you care for the characters than for those characters to die.
Okay.
They're like, this character is so good, and then like the character, I mean, it's not like they have a miserable death, but they die in a way that it's like they didn't deserve it. But they were kind of like, for character development, because this guy is
this guy's the
it's
main.
nothing. This guy is nothing. And from his interactions, he starts developing a personality.
I see. Kind of like becomes an entity, or like the meaning is created after he's like formed or something.
Yes, something
fascinating,
like
very deep. I like those themes. Those ideas are cool. Oh boy. The next one is Uzaki-chan wa Asobita Double. So it's the second season of course, Uzaki-chan wants to hang out. So, of course, a lot of us looked into the first season, and it is just a very fun time. Oh yes, with the she wears the shirts, the shirt with that on it. Oh, it's so funny. So yeah, it's it's returning, which is great. So a lot more shenanigans with, of course, her following him and him with his gloomy self trying to like be himself. Oh my, it's so funny.
It's a great slice of life.
It is.
I like
it.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's great because this is a college setting.
Yeah.
So it's different than a lot of the ones that we see in this type of like romantic comedy, I would say.
Right, because like normally we have like the high school setting is the most normal.
Oh, totally.
And most recently, like with Takagi-san, which is also like a lighthearted romantic comedy. I think
lighthearted.
Are they in
elementary
or middle school?
I think
it's middle school.
Yeah. Yes.
But and kind of like Nagatoro, like they're in high school. They are in college, and my senpai is annoying.
This is it's
on like real world.
It's like a
like on work environment.
So that's work environment, and so this one is great because you see them a lot on like campus a few times and just all over the place. It's so funny. And it's gonna be from the studio NG.
NG.
That studio.
Yeah, probably that's how you pronounce
it. Maybe I think so.
All right.
So look forward to that.
Yeah. The next one, I don't think I'll watch this one, but I wanted to mention it.
Okay.
I watched the trailer, and lately we've been having a lot of football, soccer animes.
Oh yes,
and
pretty consistently.
Kind of like the one that stands out the most started last season in spring. Yes, in spring. It was Aoashi.
That's right.
That's a top-notch sports anime.
It is.
I like it so much. The characters are great. Animation is great. But Blue Lock is like the complete opposite with a touch of, shonen superpowers.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So this is the reason why I mentioned to you, like, for example, the Prince of Tennis, how I stopped watching it because I thought it was a great anime,
yeah,
a
but
great
they changed
story,
it.
but terrible storytelling. Because they were like,
that's
oh
right.
no, like superpowers, and it's like this and that, and it's like, oh my gosh, like just
right.
hit the stupid ball with the racket and there, and like
get into the game. Yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely.
and
So it's like missing just like that real element of playing,
yes,
but also
so,
that development in real people's
So
lives.
I'm just gonna read the summary real fast,
Okay.
and then my thoughts about it, because
Oh sure,
sure. And kind of like keep in mind that my opinion is mine. Says like if you like this kind of setting, go for it. I'm gonna tell you why you should watch it or why you should not. And so Blue Lock, it's after reflecting on the current state of Japanese soccer, the Japanese Football Association decides to hire the enigmatic and eccentric coach Jinpachi Ego to achieve their dream of winning the World Cup, believing that Japan has lacked an egoistic striker hungry for goals. Jinpachi, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I know. Jinpachi initiates the Blue Lock, a prison-like facility where 300 talented strikers from high school all over Japan are isolated and pitted against each other. The sole survivor of the Blue Lock will earn the right to become the national team striker, and those who are defeated shall be banned from joining the team forever.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What did it say? 300?
Okay, so there's more. So like selected to join this risky project, Joichi Isagi, so the guy here in the middle, and the coach is the one with glasses. The one that looks like an anime version of Vector.
Yeah.
Okay, selected to join the risky project is Joichi Isagi, a striker who failed to bring his high school soccer team to the national tournament after choosing to pass to a teammate who missed instead of scoring on his own. He could not help but wonder if the results would have been different if he had been more selfish. Using this golden opportunity given by the Blue Lock project, Yuichi aims to clear his doubts and chase his ultimate desire to become the greatest striker in the world and lead Japan to World Cup glory. Okay, it's a studio bit. It's based off a manga, and the demographic is shonen, and kind of like the theme is shonen. It's not team sport. The theme is shonen because from what I watched from the trailer, they come up with those, these moves, these name moves,
very long name moves
with flashy lights.
It's totally shonen, yeah.
And jumping what looks like to be half of the stadium just to kick the ball.
Oh my, okay. Yep.
And so, I mean, I applaud it because in comparison to the anime, the current anime from soccer that started on summer, that I don't even remember the name, but I think is Shoot to the Future or something like that.
Yeah.
The animation, it's a lot more sharper because it's a shonen. The other one looks more like a knockoff between sports and slice of life. More roundish. Not the image is not as sharp, kind of like like looks a bit moe, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah.
And so with this one, it's
a lot
sharper, like a lot of muscles.
Darker. Yeah, hard lines. It looks.
Yeah,
especially the hair.
Yeah, from the very beginning, you can just see the hair. Yeah, the different personalities are just like at full bloom in this anime.
It's so good. Yikes!
It would be like a great story if from the get-go, like this psycho coach is like. I mean. No, that's a turn now for me. It's like,
yeah.
I mean, if you like your action blend in with your sports, like like the Prince of Tennis,
Mhm.
Or like, Captain Tsubasa, which was
Mm.
kind of like lightly shonen in because they had some like special moves.
Okay.
Then you
this
can
one.
watch this one.
Gosh.
If you like something like Aoashi, which is like more regular soccer, where it's
Right.
just like teamwork.
And you play the game strategically.
Yes. Like if you're not gonna use your team the whole time, you also have to be a bit selfish, but don't be an idiot. That's why it's a team game.
Right. Yeah.
And in here it's like, forget the team.
Be selfish.
Be selfish. It's like,
oh yeah.
Like I have, I mean, I don't know a lot about soccer. It was like, even the great soccer stars, from time to time, they do use their team.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, like, a lot of passing. Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, if you like kind of like Haikyuu, Awashi, those ones, you might not like these ones. If you like those like special powers, with probably we won't have power of friendship in this one apparently. So
apparently, as long as you like that power, like moves and stuff. Yeah.
So power of friendship might not be present in here because everyone is a selfish bastard
out for themselves. Yep.
But you might want to give it a try just for the animation, because the animation seemed really good, at least.
Okay, there you go. The next one, this is quite an interesting one. Another take on the isekai one. And I've read a bit of the light novels. So
you have?
It's pretty fun. Yeah, it's pretty fun. So this is the anime adaptation of the Eminence in the Shadow, or Kage no Jitsu Ryokusha ni Naritakute. So this is going to be quite the trip. Like literally, it will be a little bit wacky. So this adaptation, depending on, of course, like how close it is to the light novel, if you could scroll down, I wonder if there's a manga. I think there is a manga, actually. I looked into it a little bit. But yeah, Studio Nexus is adapting that from the light novel. So the story is this character... Oh, wait a second, let's see here. I think his name is just Sid. Sid Kage no, or now. So he's a regular like Japanese kid, but not quite regular, because even in his reality, he's kind of delusional.
He has like the 8th grader syndrome.
Yes, exactly. That's what it is. So he's basically a high school kid with the 8th grade syndrome, where he actually wants to learn magic in real life. Like,
wait, what? Really?
He actually
I didn't see that one.
So
I didn't see that one when I was checking it out.
He actually wants to learn magic, like in real life, in reality. He's very, very eccentric. He does all sorts of things. He trains. He does like meditation. He does like body training, of course, like fighting and all that jazz. But he's like if only I knew magic and whatnot or whatever. But there's more to that too. But at this moment though, he is in like modern day Japan, but in trying to achieve his goal, I want to see what they actually say about it, because it's So that's when he's transported. So let me just tell you the setup to how he gets transported. It basically is Truck-kun.
Oh, is it?
It is Truck-kun.
It's been so long since we've seen Truck-kun. It's so refreshing seeing him again.
That's right. It's very straightforward. So he is in the woods at night, so it's dark, and he's training. He's training nude. in the woods, and so
Of
he's
course.
like, you know, doing his thing and whatever, and he's training, and then he like sees bright lights in the distance, and he's like, yeah, to get like more powerful in this world, remember it's Japan, it's Earth. He's like, I gotta go towards the light. And what does he do? He starts running towards the lights, and boom, crash. He just gets wrecked, and he gets transported. So he gets totally wrecked. He gets transported, and he wakes up in this new world, and he's kind of like whack and a little bit eccentric.
Yeah.
But now that he's in this other world, he basically grows up with his memories, and he remembers that he was trying to train, he was trying to get magic and stuff. So in this world now, he is like living his dream of like, yeah, and specifically though, to be an eminence in the shadows. He idolizes that type of character.
He kind of like wants to be the ones that pull the strings, right?
Yeah, behind the scenes.
All the bad things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because he's just fascinated with that story where it's like the story is the normal hero and demon lord. They have to like fight and there's adventuring, but with that string pulling, there's always someone behind the scenes, an eminence in the shadow. He wants to be that person, not the hero, not the demon lord.
Yeah, which that was a turn off for me.
Oh really? Okay.
Because it's like, oh yeah, he created this fake organization,
right,
to be the one to pull out the strings, but it's like,
and it's like fake in his mind,
and he's kind of like wanting to destroy this actual underground organization.
Oh, right. It actually turns out
to
be real.
Dude, you're the hero.
Right.
Like, you're the hero. You just want to see yourself as the villain. And it's like, I don't know.
Okay,
they kind of lost me in there.
Really? Oh, okay.
I'm comparing it, with the most recent one, Overlord. Okay, I got Ain-sama,
right.
He is the villain.
He is.
He is not an eminence in shadow. He is the freaking shadow.
Yeah, he is. Yep.
He is the bad guy in a world of bad guys.
Oh, yeah. And he is literally like the strongest one, and he will be in your nightmares. Yeah, no doubt about it.
And so with this one, with Sid, it's like, oh yeah, I'm playing the villain, but it's like secretly like has his harem, and it's just like a good guy, and it's like,
okay, so that definitely is. I would probably agree that it might be like a weak way. For some reason, I liked it.
You did? Okay.
I continued reading the story. Mostly because he is an idiot. Sid, he is.
I might just give it the three episode rule, like.
Oh, okay.
And it might become that anime where I just turn my brain off, and it's like, yeah, Monkey likes it.
Maybe so. I'll definitely be giving it a try. Mostly laughing at it, because it is like that.
Yeah, the plot seems like a straight up joke. So,
it is.
So it's like, oh.
Yeah. And we'll definitely see Sid like pretend to set up this fake organization, but it's actually real, and then he actually is like super powerful. But yeah, definitely there for any like power fantasy / idiotic MC fans out there.
Yeah.
You're probably out there, but yeah, I'll probably give it a try. Oh yes.
All right, so the next one, I don't think I will watch this one, is Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun Season 3. I honestly started watching Season 2 and didn't make it for me.
Oh, really? Oh, I couldn't quite get through Season 1 myself.
I did go, and Season 1 was meh. And I think there were some stuff, they were trying, at least from my point of view, they were trying to just like put a lot of comedy and shonen, and it was kind of like
mixing.
It felt kind of like convoluted, and also some kind of like romantic comedy stuff, and so it just felt kind of like overwhelming because they weren't paying enough attention to like battles or like the plot, the story, or the characters. They were just like kind of like mixing a lot of stuff. So from my point of view, I didn't quite like it. So moving on to the next one.
Oh yeah.
The second season of Kantai Collection. This is based off a game pretty similar to a Azure Lane. You know, like ship girls and stuff.
KanColle. Yeah. Okay. Right. Where they are the ships.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, I want to say I looked into this one.
I mean,
a long time ago, though.
First season came out years ago.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
So yeah, this is kind of like the original Japanese version of like Azure Lane or I forgot the name. But it's a gacha game pretty much.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's just a story about that.
That's right.
The games are fun for the gacha.
oh, there you go. Yeah.
At least gacha I really like Azure Lane for like the ship girls.
Oh yes. Yeah, gacha games are popular.
The next one, oh boy, we've talked about this.
Oh, we did.
When the announcement came. So
yes, we did.
Just want to reiterate my opinion.
That's right.
I actually never ended up finishing the original run.
You didn't. It's really, really big.
I'm like in episode 174.
Okay.
Out of 200 or something like that.
Yeah, 250 plus.
Yeah, Urusei Yatsura.
Yep.
I really hope they bring another story.
Ooh,
but
I see.
For what I can read from the synopsis, it's just gonna be kind of like a remake. Which I guess it's good and bad at the same time because it's like
sure.
You remember that we talk about it was a psychic one. Something head? Psycho head?
Oh, okay.
It was like a spring one. We also have podcasts about it.
Okay, we did.
The podcast that we did, we were comparing like the first kind of like the 2000 show versus the like the 2021 show, and the story kind of like changed. It was the same, but the setting was different. I would like to have something similar with Urusei Yatsura, but right now it's like it seems that you will also have Ataru Moroboshi, who is a horny boy.
Yep. Always chasing girls.
Yeah.
Or always looking like
pretty much.
Extraordinarily bad luck, it says too.
He has terrible luck, and even on the first Urusei Yatsura, that was the case, because the anime starts with this race of aliens called the Oni, and one of the things that I liked from the anime is that they introduce all these Japanese folklore individuals as aliens.
Right.
And so, but at the same time, they kind of like keep their, their folklore, their old Japanese folklore intact. And they're like, oh yeah, it's like the Onis in our culture, but these are aliens. And Momotaro appears and some other characters. I mean, it was a fun anime, but after 170 something episodes,
the shenanigans.
It kind of like felt really repetitive.
Oh, sure.
So I hope that at least these ones, they want to, like progress more with the actual story, because the story seems to go nowhere with the first one, and that was okay because that was like like 80s or 90s. I believe.
Exactly. 80s and 90s. They just pumped out like these episodic episodes weekly or however.
Yeah, we were talking about like City Hunter.
That's right. Similar.
How it was like just an episodic thing, and
you just
or like Cowboy Bebop. We had an episodic thing, and they're like, oh no, wait, we have a story.
Right, exactly. Yeah, maybe for this one they would like maybe freshen that up specifically. If they don't, maybe like do a retelling.
Yeah.
So that may be
Lam,
refreshing
Lam,
for us.
the main girl.
Yep,
She will definitely be a waifu.
That's right.
This upcoming season.
That's right. Oh, yep,
she was a waifu back then. She's still a waifu.
She's still.
So now for like the new generations, it's like
we'll have a resurgence.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. She's definitely waifu. The next one. Oh no way! 4th season of Golden Kamuy, or however that's pronounced.
Golden Kamuy?
Yes, Golden Kamuy. Okay, this one is quite fascinating.
It's a great one. I started watching it this week actually. I'm like in episode 6 or
okay.
4,
I got into the second season myself.
I've been watching it on my breaks at work.
Oh, there you go. And it is a cool storytelling, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, I feel kind of bad that I missed it, just like Kingdom.
Oh,
but at the same time, I don't feel that bad because I already have a huge amount of episodes to watch.
Oh, right.
Just like when I watched Kingdom. And I was like, I don't have to wait for the episodes.
Exactly. You just go through it. Yeah. It's incredible. This one, it's so a lot of it has to do with Hokkaido, with the
Anui.
Unui.
It's like an indigenous tribe.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. Yeah, specifically based in Hokkaido. So they're a tribe that has kind of like been their own thing for centuries, even if not like millennia. Of course, there have been like different things that have been happening currently, but this one is kind of like a back to previous decades, I want to say.
Yes. Yeah, so the first season of Golden Kamuy, and kind of like Kamuy, it's actually like an indigenous word from these from these people.
Yeah, in the certain time era.
Yeah. Kamuy means pretty much a god or like a higher spirit.
That's what it is.
And so the story revolves around this community, an era of post imaginary war between Russia and Japan.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how that works.
Right.
But
well, be that as it may,
let's set that aside because that war is not really important because
because
really,
this
happens after the war.
That's right. Because this girl, do you remember her name? I don't remember her name, but
she looks a lot like Chiaki from Yuru Camp.
Oh, okay.
She's just like a savage Chiaki.
yeah. But totally.
I mean, I love the faces that they make.
Oh yeah,
the weird faces,
very expressive. Yeah, in like just the anime style.
But yeah, like the story, it's
funny.
about as the topic says, golden. So gold. The story is about finding some ginormous amount of gold that these indigenous people had, but it was stolen from them.
Yeah.
From, a bad guy. And before the bad guy could claim it, he was arrested and and he drew a map of the location of the treasure within all the prisoners in jail.
Right. With with tattoos on their bodies. And so it can't be, the gold can't be found
unless you put together all those tattoos. But
that's right. But everyone is like spread out now.
Yeah, a lot of those prisoners, because the guards were like aware of that, and they're like, no, we're gonna isolate those guys. Then something went wrong. Those guards were killed. The prisoners kind of like spread out, but now different groups, and this is kind of like one of the interesting things, because the main characters are the girl and this guy who's called the immortal Sugimoto, like that's his title.
Yeah, Sugimoto. Oh, let's see here. Asirpa?
Asiripa.
Asirpa.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so the girl's called Asiripa.
Oh my gosh.
That's in the first season they give like the translation of her name.
Oh yeah.
And it's grandfather's.
Oh right. That's what it was.
And that's like gosh. To scared off spirits. Like bad spirits, like that's genius. It's like you can't have
forgot
that
about
name
that.
with kids.
It's so silly. Wow.
Yeah, don't name your kids that. When they know the meaning, they will probably sue you.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
okay.
Oh yes.
So there are different groups, kind of like military groups, prisoners. This guy with some other people, some other prisoners too, and he wants the gold to help his deceased best friend, wife, to cure her blindness. So that's a noble cause, right?
Wow. Yeah.
And she doesn't want any gold. She just wants vengeance because this group of people consider a dishonor what they suffer from having the gold steal from them because they didn't have any use for the gold, but in some way or another it was kind of like sacred in their religion, their culture. So having it stolen, it's like a huge burden.
Right. And so she
wants kind of like revenge.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
And she's really knowledgeable, kind of like about living in the wild, especially in Hokkaido, because you know,
it's a lot.
It's like a winter setting, so lots of snow. So
a lot of wilderness to travel across.
And you know, some other people's desires is like, oh yeah, I just want to kill people. Others are like, well, one of the main antagonists. He's from the military. He just pretty much wants to institute a military dictatorship.
Oh yeah.
With weapons, with like buying weapons from high quality providers, and they mention United States, and it's like USA.
Oh, there you go.
Only for the basics.
Oh yeah.
Weapons.
Yeah. Yep. USA.
But it's a great story. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it so far because they're not only focusing on them, they are. They're focusing enough time in the episode for like all the sides. Yeah. And of course you're liking more them, and you know like the other guys are bad and that the day that they will clash, it's gonna be big.
I love the adventure atmosphere, and they do get into a little bit of fighting every once in a while. I remember Immortal Sugimoto is nicknamed Immortal because he can't die, and he's a really good fighter. So yeah, I just love it. Their interaction with each other is also very fun to see. The relationship between the two of them. But yeah, we will definitely see more of them in this 4th season. It's gonna be incredible.
Right, let's speed up things.
Yes.
For the next one, I've also started reading the manga for this one. It's based
this one.
Of a light novel.
Yeah.
And
I love the manga.
It is safe to say for me that this is the father-daughter anime of this season.
It will be. Oh, this one is so wholesome. I love it.
Okay, so this is a new take on isekai. So from being isekai as an overpowered young boy.
Yep, straight up like OP or a freaking
to then
slime.
Being isekai as a slime.
Yep.
We now have the being isekai as a freaking sword.
Yep.
And coming soon to your theaters. Being overpowered as a freaking vending machine.
Yeah. I'm reading it right now. It's so freaking funny.
And we will cover that in due time.
Oh yes. Oh, we will. But yeah.
Okay, but this one, it's I'm not gonna read the summary. It's pretty much a guy dies because some idiot pretty much just ran over him. And so he was like,
per usual.
dude, I didn't even got a girl, anything. They're like, why? And so he wakes up in this new world and he's like, oh, great. And this guy is like, wait, I'm a sword?
I'm a freaking sword.
He has no recollection, like his name. He has his memories, but he don't remember his name. He starts pretty much grinding in the area where he appeared.
Yeah.
Then, after grinding so much, he goes kind of like out of some boundaries of like the map and gets stuck in an area that was sucking his magic. So he was just like there.
Stuck there. Yeah, basically. So freaking funny.
And so the girl that is carrying him or wielding him, her name is Fran, and she is a former slave. She's just a kid. She's a black cat.
Yeah.
And apparently they are the weakest.
Apparently, yeah. A beastman type race. And yeah, she has had a crap life up to this point. Like, like a slave. And they meet up, and I think she can't even like really use him at first. She has to help her. Him. That's what it was.
You know, kind of like pretty game mechanics. He's like, okay, pick the sword, put the sword in your inventory. Then from your inventory,
you like have it or equipped. Yeah.
And It's an interesting one so far.
It is.
Because, you know, like, he's the main character.
Right. But she's the one who's like, I don't know. It is quite interesting to see how they interact with each other and then interact with the world. Because a lot of the people in the world, like, see her as a black cat who's, like, the lowest of the low with a freaking big sword. Right. But he's the one who's kind of like helping her. Yeah. He's like the master in this relationship.
And he is called Master.
Exactly. So he's literally called Master by her.
He has one ability to pretty much share his skills, which kind of like boosts her stats quite a lot. Right. And so she has a dream. She has a dream of evolving. And so apparently in this world setting, Beastmen, when they reach like their maximum potential, they can evolve. And never in history there has been one evolution of a black cat. And black cat are considered outcast, and most of the time they are soldats, slaves, and they were just being pushed around by like a higher race of cats, which are the blue cats. And they are always depicted as the bad guys, and in the light novel they tell you why they're the bad guys, and they just like, okay, they are the bad guys, because at the beginning you're like, you're being so rough with this race of white kitties. It was like, just look at them, they're like a buff version of Doraemon. But then you read the light novel and it's like, no, you guys.
They're the bad.
And so the story is really good.
Oh yes.
I reckon it's gonna be 12 episodes. So
most likely, and then I'm guessing they'll see from there if they would make another season. But that'll apparently start October 5th. Yeah,
and one of the things that I liked, at least from the manga, is that it's a bit gory.
Yeah.
So you know, like in this kind of setting, like kind of like isekai with small kids, they normally, you know, always censor when blood or that kind of stuff is happening.
Or like the fighting is light. Maybe,
but in this one, some of the panels in the manga, she literally like cuts the limb of her enemies, cures them, cuts it again, cures them, cuts it again. Like just like to turn to them to extract information. It was like,
yep. It's like, right. Like, it doesn't pull punches.
So if Studio C2C manages to pull that out,
ooh, yeah.
It's like,
I would have respect
dear
for
Lord.
them. Yeah. Like, I want to watch this, but maybe not at night when I'm trying to sleep.
Right.
I'll definitely watch it weekly. I love this story for sure.
All right, so for the next ones, kind of like honorable mentions.
Oh, yes.
I'll probably want to watch.
Yeah.
Shinobi no Ittoki. This is an original manga. I'll probably skip it. I saw the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
I read the summary, and it's about a regular guy that suddenly learns that he is the heir to a clan of ninjas, and he's attacked by a ninja girl. And then he's like, yeah, I'll be a ninja. And so it was kind of like a weak story selling for me. So nope. The next one, Peter Grill. This is an ecchi one, fan service.
Is. Yep, the second season of it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a 3-minute one. So
yeah,
if you're there for you know what, for the plot.
Oh yeah.
Then that's the one for you.
Yeah, go for it.
I want to cover this one because this is also an original one. It's called Do It Yourself. And it's about a group of girls that in their club activities, they just work on DIY projects. So like do it yourself.
Ooh.
You know, like power tools, hammers, all that stuff done by cute little girls.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
So it's like your own IKEA, the anime.
The anime. Wonderful. And it is a slice of life, so that would be
it is a slice of life. So
yeah.
You know how I love my slice of life and
that's right.
Everyday stuff with camping, working at a cafe.
Oh yeah.
Just being in the countryside.
Yeah.
Building, a small shed or something. Everyday stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have high hopes for this one, and I hope for the life of me that it's a Sunday, Friday, or Saturday one.
Oh, that would be really good.
You like just chill, watching a cute anime girl using a power tool with a hard hat and safety glasses. Nothing more wholesome than that.
That's right. It sounds amazing. The next one is, oh my gosh, Pop Team Epic, the second season. Okay, so if anybody was there for the first season, oh my gosh, it is.
I was there for the first few episodes, and I was like, "What the heck is this?"
Yeah, it's so weird. It's just totally random, and second season is coming out, so that'll start, of course, October. Amount of episodes not confirmed, but of course the themes are gag humor and parody. Yeah,
they're just making joke out of anything and everything.
Yeah,
I thought it was great for an anime.
Oh yes, and it's to the point where it's like fourth wall breaking. It's like it like shows you them like breaking the film of their own anime. It's so funny and clever. I don't know, you even like it's hard to really say everything about it because there are just so many things that happen.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. So the next one, it's Akuyaku Reijou nanode last boss wo Kattemimashita that.
Okay. That's right.
And it's another villainous one. So it's about this girl.
Yep.
I think she also loves kind of like otome games. And then she just wakes up as the main story villainess, and she also knows that her doom is coming, and she's like, oh dear, what do I do? Like, I don't want to have this terrible ending. So what does she do? She goes to the last boss, which happens to be the half brother of kind of like the main boy of the game. And she says like, I want to marry you. And the boy turns all maiden, and she's like, of course, it's because you like me. And she's like, no, And that's how the trailer ends. And it's like,
wow.
okay.
And then
I mean, yeah, I mean
wow.
all ending leads to Doom, like My Life of a Villainess.
Ooh, right.
That was a great one.
Oh yes. Oh,
I think that Katarina is the only character in anime so far that has a harem and a reverse harem.
Oh yes, reverse harem. Oh yeah.
I don't remember.
It's very similar.
I don't remember
to this.
any other character with that much power.
Oh yeah, totally. Like each one of them wrapped around her little finger.
So
yeah, so this one.
So yeah, I'm waiting for this one. It's the studio. It's Mahu Film, and it's based off a light novel. It says shoujo, so probably romance, some comedy.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
The next one is Koukyuu no Karasu, or Raven of the Raven of the Inner Palace. That one, it almost looks like Chinese in the artist style. I want to say at least.
It definitely looks seinen. Right from the get-go.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It certainly does. Definitely like a courtly type one where the main character is like in this court trying to like live her best life, I guess, trying to survive.
Yeah, this is definitely kind of like an historical one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, historical.
Honestly, I don't know what to expect. Some of the historical ones from previous seasons were kind of like heavy.
Okay. Yeah, so this would definitely look like that too.
Seems interesting though. It kind of like reminds me of some of those kind of like doramas.
Yeah.
Those Korean like soap operas.
Oh yes, it does have that vibe.
In ancient setting, like at the emperor's house or the palace, everything happens there, and
that's right.
The drama, and it's like, you don't care about
the peasants or the common folk. Oh no,
this is the drama. It's
royal
with the novels.
Family. Yeah,
and it's like, okay,
exactly. Yeah.
So the next one, it's probably the rom-com of the season 2.
Oh boy, yep.
It's called More Than a Married Couple, but Not Lovers.
Dude,
it turns out this messed up school system in this world.
Oh, it's so messed up.
Have the students pair up together, live together.
Right.
Like
they actually have to live together.
Yeah. And it's like they have to demonstrate how they can behave with the opposite sex, because they are under surveillance, which is like,
oh sure,
that's messed up.
Okay,
that sounds more like a plot for a dojin, but
okay. Yeah.
And so you have this guy which has a crush on one of the kind of like honor students.
Yeah, kind of like the it girl, kind of like the girl that you would have a crush on if you like that type of girl.
Yeah, exactly. and he's also kind of like an honor student.
Yeah,
he ends up being paired up with the girl.
Yep.
With the gyaru. And the gyaru also had a crush on kind of like one of the chats.
That's right.
But
the guy's friend, right?
I think so.
Or something like that. But yes,
The chat ends up with the honor student.
Yep.
And he ends up with the gyaru. And they can actually request a change.
They could.
Partner, as long as they're in the
as long as they're as long as
top
it's
3,
like
top 10?
Either I'm not sure. It either was the top 3 or the top 10. It may have been the top 10 because I believe they were like shooting for 9th place.
Top 10.
There it is, top 10. Yes, and only after then could you like request a like switch of partners, and the school would go ahead and do that for you.
Yeah.
But shenanigans ensue, and like they start.
I mean,
living
for
together.
starters,
Yeah.
where the heck was this school when I was in high school?
Oh, okay. Right.
No, I'm just kidding. but-
Okay. Yes. Seriously. Well, so yeah, it's like I've read quite a bit of the original, and it is quite something because we see a lot of them like, oh, there you go, seinen demographics.
Yeah,
so aimed at like a more mature audience, which I can definitely see that. But it's like unrequited love, but it's developing because now it's like, since the switch happened and they're with the other person that they probably would never have dreamed that they would
Right.
ever get along with, let alone getting to know or interacting with. So yeah, it's quite something. Bit of romance, bit of comedy.
Definitely,
So
yeah.
yeah, it's okay. The next one, oh yes, this next one is Yusha Party wo Tsuyo Sareta Beast Tamer Saikyoshi. These are so long. No Nekomimi, or also known as Beast Tamer. So literally,
We should have just started with that.
dude, yeah, I know, right? So literally, this Beast Tamer, he's like, I don't know, the hero or something. No, he's a member of the hero's party, so he's not even the hero. So he can't keep up with the hero's party. He gets kicked out.
Or so they say.
Or so they say.
So-
But what does he do? He
Turns
makes a
out-
harem.
Yeah, turns out that he was the super OP.
Yeah.
He makes a harem.
Of course.
And then,
of beast girls. Since
of course,
he's a tamer, it makes
that's
sense.
the law. Like that's in the
course.
commandments, bro. Like,
Right.
you're a beast tamer. You must have.
Yeah, you must have
Beastmen.
harem. Yeah. So these girls, they're I haven't like looked at the source. Is it adapted?
I'm
for
pretty sure that
anything?
it's a light novel. Oh, it's a manga.
Oh no way!
And I'm wrong. Nice. I
m-
love when I'm wrong.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the source is manga. Maybe there's a light novel. I haven't checked myself. But also, one of the sources says Square Enix translated. So Square Enix has its hand in this one. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
It looks like the girls are going to be a prominent part of the story.
It might be kind of like a harem.
Oh yeah.
Slice of life.
Yeah.
Comedy.
Yeah. It seems to be shaping that
Here and
way.
there, moments of battles, but seems like
Yeah.
kind of like an easy life kind of thing. So yeah, we'll see. Probably I'll watch that one. I'll probably give that one a try.
Yeah, I'll probably give it
Another
try
one
too.
of those like of turn off your brain.
Oh
Enjoy the cute cat girl.
That's right. That's right.
Right. The next one. Well, it's
This
Kanren no
one.
skill bakka Agetetara Nazeka Tsuyoku nata. And it's pretty much I'm a farmer on drugs.
That's right.
That's all there is.
Yep.
It's not a Nazeka, it's straight up fantasy. It's
Yep.
from a light novel, as you can see from the title.
Oh yeah. Yep. Studio A Cat would be adapting it.
Yeah, it's
He's
one of those power fantasy.
Yeah.
Ridiculous power fantasy.
It is ridiculous. It's literally just him leveling up on farming skills.
Yeah, and then
It's quite something.
he throws a freaking potato at Mach 5 and kills a freaking dragon.
Okay.
And it's like,
Okay.
danger potato.
Oh yeah. Don't need any potato cannon for this. You are the cannon.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
Oh boy.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, probably feel free to watch it if you like the fantasy ones. Those high intensity of like overpowered character that most of the time tries to lay low,
Right.
which fails miserably
Oh, every
because
time.
he always ends up escalating things.
Yep.
And he seems like a kid, probably you will have a lot of those. Oh, you're such a kid. You're such a weakling, and then you know.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, could be
sure.
a good one. So it also seems like a harem type. So
it does. It does. Yeah. The next one is Mushikaburi Hime, or Princess of the Bibliophile. So right from the get-go, that sounds pretty cool. It's right off the bat, Studio Madhouse, so that's gonna be pretty lit, I think. The anime itself, so oh yes, I could go ahead and read part of the description just for the beginning here. For as long as she could read, Elena Bernstein, more commonly known as the Bibliophile Princess, has preferred the company of books to that of people. However, as a noble, it is her duty to find a suitor. Fortunately for her, Crown Prince Christopher Selkirk at Asherald proposes a deal. He will protect her free time, and in exchange, Elena will be his fiancée in name only. Great. Simple setup. Wonderful. I really like it so far. But of course, years pass by, and then she... Okay, so she learns to, like, be open herself to, like, be herself around others. But then, after that, though, Christopher, it looks like he starts getting interested in another girl. She kind of gets jealous, of course.
I mean, if you're reading books the whole freaking time, you're like,
oh man, yeah, he's like going all over the place. But then she realizes that she isn't as indifferent to him as she once thought. So yeah, okay, she's like going to have to deal with it.
This
or
screams. I mean, just the flowers.
Freaking shoujo, man.
Frame, like just screams shoujo. Hardcore, old school shoujo.
Yeah.
Just like our forefathers intended.
Yeah, it literally has that old school style. The big hair, almost European style of like noble once again.
Yeah, kind of like sharp,
but like Victorian era almost.
In the drawings.
Ooh, that too.
Big
too.
eyes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big eyes. He has like the whole or in high school host club look going on there for him.
Yeah, that guy looks like
definitely will see
flowers just appear out of nowhere.
Oh, the red roses.
Walks.
Yeah, the red roses scene. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, we'll definitely see how
I'll give that one a try.
I'll probably look at it. It's gonna be interesting.
Okay, the next one that I want to check because it caught my attention. Bocchi the Rock. It gave me some K-on vibes because it's about Hitori. Hitori Goto is a high school girl and she learns to play the guitar and she wants to be in a band, but she's kind of shy. And so another girl who happens to be a drummer says like, hey, we need a new guitarist. So they join the band. And this is from Cloverworks. Cloverworks makes really good anime.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a 4-panel manga.
Okay. So it's going to be a quick one, maybe?
I hope it's not. I hope it's a 20-minute one, but if it's
fantastic.
If it's a 3-minute, I'm going to be a bit disappointed.
Yeah.
Because
it does sound like a pretty cool like setup.
Yeah, I mean, it just straight up gave me some K-on vibes.
Yeah. And they're
kind of like Hitori Bocchi vibes.
Because
Hitori Bocchi is are really shy. Like she's really cute.
But, yeah, very.
But I mean, if you want to compete with K-on or just using K-on as reference, you better put a lot of work into it. Cause
it's
Kyoto Animation.
Oh yeah,
that's one of their best works.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely give that a try. This seems interesting. The animation or like the character design doesn't look as moe as K-on.
Right. Very good.
But
Yeah,
it
different.
does look it does look still cute, like kind of like a musical one. So
Oh yes.
so
Yes.
I really hope it's a 20-minute one. The next one, it's Yamano Susume Next Summit. It's I think the third or fourth season. Um, I haven't personally gone into this anime a lot
Okay.
because it's a 3-minute one.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
So I think that this could have rivaled Yuru Camp
Right. But
if it would have been a 20-minute one.
okay. You sure. If the format was different.
But the story itself, it's also really good. It's really wholesome. It's about like a group of girls going on hikes. It's just like a group of girls going camping.
Oh yeah.
But the thing for me was, I don't watch a lot of 3-minute animes because it's like kind of like 40 seconds of opening and 40 seconds of ending, and
so true.
or like 90 seconds of ending. Like,
and if it's anything like Tekkyu, the tennis one, it's super fast, so it is really hard to keep up. That is so true.
Yeah,
3 minutes or
I do probably want to check out the Uchi no Shishuwa Shippoganai, which is like My Master Has No Tail. It's a Rakugo one. It's been a while since we had a Rakugo one.
Ooh, yes.
And for those of you who don't know, Rakugo, it was like a stand-up comedy in ancient Japan, or rather, a sit-up comedy. Because they were sitting down or like kneeled.
Yeah.
And they were telling stories. A lot of stories, most of the time, were comedic, but some of them were sorrowful stories, happy stories. It would depend a lot on who was telling the story.
Yeah.
So if like a romantic story could become a tragic love story depending on who was telling it. And kind of like one of the things is like back in ancient Japan, that was a man's job only. But in this setting, they are putting kind of like also girls, and kind of like the main girl is a tanuki, a magic tanuki who can shapeshift into a girl, and her dream is, crack some jokes with the good old Japanese people hearing her stories. So it's a seinen one.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see what it brings. I'm excited about this one. It's based off a manga, so
Rakugo also is very pretty unique in like the way those anime are shown. So it's pretty exciting. I'll probably try out the Fornin wa Sorezore Uso Tsuku one, but this one doesn't have like a whole ton except for the manga, of course. I haven't looked into the manga yet myself. Oh, okay, there you go. It says slice of life and comedy, but it's like they're withholding secrets from each other. So I'll probably try it out just to see how it's done. One girl is
holding like a kunai or something.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the other girls seems like it's a boy. And
so like a boy, and so it's like
that seems like false advertising to me, like
right. It's like, are you sure? Am I really going to watch like a comedy slice of life? When I hear that combination, it's like wholesome or maybe even.
It's not the first time that we are betrayed by cute things. Ended up being super messed up.
Dude, yeah.
Like One Direct Priority, I thought it was going to be super wholesome, and then like, guess what? Psychological damage.
Yep. And so many others that I haven't even looked into. But yeah, we'll see. I might give it a try.
There are two more that I want to check. One of them, it's Eternal Voice. And it's another idol one with middle-aged men. And I loved the Phantom of the Idol in this season.
Ooh, yes, yeah.
And it was just over with 10 episodes.
Okay.
And I was kind of sad, but I think it was a great anime.
Yeah,
a great way to end the anime. Today that we're recording was the last episode 10.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I'm on episode 9.
It was a great story, and so I'm hoping that for that one, they crack some jokes because they're like middle-aged men, and by middle age, I believe they're going to go from 25 to 30 something.
Oh, sure.
Because I guess that's the middle age range in Japan.
I guess so. Yeah. Phantom the Idol.
And it's original one, so that's also one why I'm interested.
Okay, by looks like Lydon Films. That is going to be interesting. They're going out on a limb for this. I'm also interested for sure in that. See how it does. Let's see here. The next one is Seiken Densetsu Legend of Mana, the Teardrop Crystal. Have you looked into that? Or
yes, it's a really old game.
No way.
Yes.
Okay.
The name of the game it's Legend of Mana. It's a series of games. This is based off a game that came out on 1999 for the PS1.
Oh wow.
And it most recently received a remake for the PS4.
Oh, okay.
On 2021, I believe.
Okay, I think I did see the announcement.
Actually, a friend of mine recommended this one to me.
Oh, really?
I haven't had the chance to watch it, but you know what? I wanna watch the anime, and then after that, I'll probably give it a try to the game.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't give it a try to the game because it's kind of like a turn-based role play.
Oh, sure.
But the story is really good. From what I've heard from my friend. But I don't really want to cover a lot because I mean, I did pay attention to him, but...
Oh, right. But, we'll see how it is when it comes out.
The story is...
Oh, yeah.
It's really rich.
Okay.
The next one... boy, I have a weak spot with PA Works series.
No way.
This one is called Akiba Maid Sensu or Akiba Maid War.
Okay.
It's another original anime from PA Works.
Dude, start the waterworks. Oh man, yep. I'm ready. I need to get.
And so it takes place on spring of 1999. And if memory serves me right, that's around the time that maid cafes were starting to be a big hit in Japan.
Yeah, Akihabara. And that whole boom. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, with the anime boom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was
like maid
huge.
cafes.
Turn of the century.
Yeah. Especially, I think that's probably for every fan in Japan, and kind of like every fan of anime in here. There's like, maid cafe is kind of like a common knowledge. Kind of like regular people in here would be maid cafe. What the heck? Is that?
Right. Yeah, but yeah, if you're like in any of the weeb knowledge, then it's like, oh, this is awesome.
Almost a lot of animes, most of them have maids, or they have a maid special episode.
Right, the cultural festival for school ones.
Yeah, just like the beach episode, you gotta have the maid episode too.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, and like I'm just thinking like some of the biggest names, like some of them just have characters who are maids.
Exactly,
Power anime, like isekai anime butlers. But this is gonna be a battle one though.
It says admiring and watching to be a cute maid, a young girl comes to Akihabara. The end of the century Akiba is filled with a wide variety of maids. The maid cafe Tontokoton, commonly known as Butagoya Pikat, is open today as well. That sounds more like a pub. I was in a panic because the new maid who had joined the store with me was quite unpredictable. Maids, trainers, and other Akihabara life forms appear as well, and the end of bat swings into action. This full-fledged maid's work struggle diary given to all masters and ladies. We are waiting for you to come home too. So, I mean, it doesn't even have tags.
Wow. It doesn't.
So it's like if it's a battle one or kind of like
we have no idea.
Kind of like dramatic one,
right? But it's PA Works.
It's PA
which
Works
is a heavy hitter. Like
PA
no
Works
what
never
they do,
disappoints.
Yeah, like free.
Their last
oh my
one,
gosh.
the last big hit from them was Paripi Comment.
Yep.
So you bought Cogman.
Heavy hitter. Oh my goodness.
So
such a popular.
Really
one.
waiting for that one.
Yep. And just looking onto the cover, like photo, like the cover artwork itself, I see, of course, tons of maids right on the cover. One of them is like the maybe the dark-haired. I want to say like either a mysterious type or be a
the
kind of like
one.
Yandere type, or the type who's like. I'll serve you, but like you pig, or like whatever, you know, like like
the S one,
sadistic, sadistic. So yeah, I see that type of girl with the dark hair, maybe like a gal type there, and then maybe a couple of others surrounding. But I do see a panda there, so. The panda's
like what the heck is gonna happen here?
Yeah, we have no idea. Oh my gosh, excited for it.
Boy,
and that's most.
That's most of them.
Yeah,
Netflix would show a few of them, like Tiger and Bonnie 2 Part 2.
Oh, there you go.
Which is like a superhero one. Mm-hmm. It's really good. It's at least I liked it.
Okay.
And Romantic Killer seems also kind of like an isekai like from Netflix, but I mean after Uncle of the Other World, I'm not saying that I'm disappointed.
Oh right, but Netflix has a strange like taste of what they show. It's okay.
By the way, Netflix
just recently
was like our offer's still on the table. For being your anime consultants.
That's right.
We don't charge a lot.
Oh yeah.
We charge just enough.
Oh my.
But boy, these are the animes that we will be watching. There are also some movies that will come on late November or early October.
Yeah.
You know, from Shinkai.
Oh my gosh. Yep. It's been 3 years since the last one. This is going to be Suzume's Door Locking. Interesting title, by the way. But yeah, it's like when Japan is flooded after
Is it after Wedding with You?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now it's flooded. So I'm really excited for these movies for this year. There's going to be another one that's going to be like a 2-film hitter. Where it's like his perspective or like her perspective. So yeah, that's gonna be fascinating to see how that goes. Among a couple of others, I believe. Yeah, we have a few movies. Sadly, again, the movies most of the time appear a year later, which it's a bummer. I actually haven't really looked into if Suzume's Door Locking is going to be in theaters here
at the same time.
Dude, I just thought about it.
I remember Weathering with You came out around the same time, wasn't it?
Yes. I remember I watched it with my brothers and with you.
Yeah.
I think
we even got a poster. Where is the poster?
Year. Yeah.
I think I have it used somewhere here hidden.
Yeah, somewhere around here. Maybe in that pile. But it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. I'm excited for
so good.
For the new anime coming. This season I ended up dropping a few of them.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
I dropped a couple, but I dropped Oji-san, that one.
Yeah, I still watch that one from that time, but it's like
you are.
The ones that I'm still watching this season was The Phantom of the Idol,
Oh yes.
Overlord,
Oh, of course, Overlord. Yeah. Overlord.
Love
so
Light
good.
Sunshine.
Mm.
No, it's not Sunshine, it's Superstar. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Shine Post. Shine Post, it's a masterpiece. I
okay.
would love to cover that in a later episode.
Okay. Samples. Yeah.
Oh boy. That's a great storytelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it betrayed all my expectations of that anime in a good way.
Oh, there you go.
I'm really glad when an anime just slaps me on the face and says like, "You are wrong. I'm not like that."
Okay, that's awesome.
But I hope you guys like this video. This was a fairly longer video, just you know, every episode that we make like this.
That's right.
We didn't went to all the animes, just ones that we're slightly interested that we might
give it
watch.
a try. Yeah, most likely watch. Yeah.
And we skip the ones that we will probably will call it good.
Yeah.
I might check them out later.
Oh, there you go.
You know, like we always have that hidden gem that doesn't make a lot of sound, but then turns out to be great.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys like episode 61.
Yep.
Let us know in the comments if you made it this far in the podcast.
Yes. Yep.
Which animes you're gonna watch and rate our crappy tasting anime or like our godly tasting anime.
Oh sure. Whichever may be the case. But yeah, check out a few of them.
Yeah. We'll see you next week.
Yep. Till then.
And keep watching anime.